Let me introduce my two friends here. We have two more coming.
Just
Person.
delaying for dramatic effect, that's all.
Absolutely. All right, so we have VerA,
Hello.
cuttlefish reindeer robot cocoon tuber,
Yeah, I'm a cocoon right now, but I didn't want to make a cocoon FOMO. So.
an agent of chaos, who brought us such innovation as Nothing Plus.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
VerA is always innovating and exploring new frontiers of storytelling and VTubing. There, my pitch is over.
It was a good pitch, thank you.
So since we just have the two of you, who would like to start showing off their stuff?
I'm fine just like watching the Nichijou gif in the background.
It's very cozy, I like it. VerA! KK is quite...
I have a lot of models here. I don't actually have my original model on there because I reworked it. But
yeah, do you want to show the reference sheet first?
Yeah, go for the reference sheet. I like to change my model a lot. I don't like rigging. I'm bad at it, but I've definitely changed my model around a lot as I went.
So here's version 1 VerA.
Yeah.
Version A. Oh, version A VerA. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
You just got
I never thought about it. I never thought
You're gonna
about
find
it.
out. You're gonna find out that Higa is H16A or whatever it was.
You're gonna blow his
Words.
mind apart.
Yeah, actually, when I first entered the South Side, my screen name was V30A_4096, and it turned into VerA later.
I vaguely remember someone with a fancy name. I guess that might have been you or someone else.
Yeah, it was always weird because I'd show up to meet stream and then she would like have to
Yeah, there it is.
address me like a phone call, and it was just like, oh no.
I remember that now, actually.
4096. Yeah.
You
That was
actually remember that too.
It was just my file name, and it gradually turned into my actual name. I'm a cocoon right now, by the way. That's why there's a weird one on
Yeah,
the
so
right
that's
there.
the cocoon. V2.
Yeah, I started getting into V-Roid. It was a lot easier to do more with the outfits. I don't know
very
V-Roid
cute.
well, but like I'm not limited to my own rigging with that one. Which
True.
is nice. Oh, and that's just a thing. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. That's a secret.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Don't worry
That's
about
nothing.
that.
That's nothing.
That's
Don't worry.
nothing. Nothing plus.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just really like making models. I think my favorite thing about my streams are just all of the art I've done for them. I really like
You have so much stuff you've done for it.
expanding on me as a character and expanding on like my office. I dropped that in the chat too.
Well, yeah, I can show that. This looks really
I got
good.
like my old office before I got evicted from it.
The shed. I remember the shed.
This one was fun because like I just kind of add art to the background over time as I complete it.
Oh, that's really cool. I love it. It reminds me of Splatoon, sort of with all the stuff going on.
Yeah.
Also, because I got Splatoon
Oh
on
yeah,
the
this
brain.
is like super nice.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Yes!
It looks so
Also,
good.
my background just plays the Sonic OVA on loop every single time I stream.
Oh, nice.
That's
nice.
just a default part of my stream.
Very important.
It's a good movie.
Is that a Shrek TV? Good question.
It is. It's an off-color, off-brand Shrek TV. And actually, the one that's playing Evangelion is the Sonic Dreamcast TV, but I made it purple for Evangelion.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Because it looks like Ava Unit 1 now.
Very cool. Oh yeah, something I forgot to ask. What got y'all into streaming and just starting? VerA?
Mine would pretty much be the same thing.
I love you, VerA!
Yeah,
Aw.
well, like I'm a very, very social, extroverted person, except I have crazy social anxiety. And this is kind of like a really great place where I can talk to people and just kind of hang out with people, but it's like my own little platform to do it. You know, the anxiety doesn't kick the same way.
Yeah.
And you're just able to kind of make your own space. Other than that, I was just kind of inspired by, because I know you guys did a little bit of the inspiration stuff earlier, but
Yeah.
Pikami is my Oshi. She's the reason I got into VTubing in the first place. Before I migrated over to Twitch, I was just on the YouTube side of things, and I decided like back in 2020 I wanted to start VTubing. It took me like half a year to get my model figured out, and then like another half a year to get decent enough internet that I could do it.
Oh, I remember that. That was a tough time for you with
Yeah.
such shitty internet for so long.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But it all worked out eventually, and I'm really, really glad I got into it because it's pretty much the thing I look forward to more than anything else in my life because it's super fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Super, super fun.
Yes.
That's funny.
I had that happen one time. I made like a knockoff demon dice at one point as a model, and I didn't know how to make horns, and I just manipulated some like bunny ears, and it looked really great. And the second I started like moving, it just bounced around and flopped all over the place.
Interesting VTuber styles that you've seen or want to see more of, and I think Power Nelson's a good example. He's just like literally a public domain superhero. I think that's a really cool concept.
I
Let's
feel that
see.
way with the Woozle a lot too.
Oh
Yeah, I love Woozle.
Love Woozle's design.
What are some what are things you look for in VTubers that you like watch personally? Like independent of like how you do your streams. Like if someone you want to
Shit.
watch, what do you look for?
I think I always look for like, I mean, the things I look for are also the things that like, I strive to be a lot of times with VTubing.
Mhm.
For me, like I mentioned, Pikachu's how I got into it, but like 3 VTubers that I really enjoy watching and like look up to would be Meat, Tob, and Hickey.
Top though.
Mhm.
And I just like having a balance between like super cozy and ultra chaotic, and like kind of just going back and forth between both extremes, which seems like a really big spread, and it is, but like that's what I look for.
We're gonna do a 90-degree turn from video games back to VTubing because I wanted to
Oh my
ask this
God.
question.
Fuck.
I wanted to ask this question. If you are not who you were, what would you be?
Oh yeah. Well, so I addressed it a little bit earlier, but initially I was gonna go for being a moth,
Mhm.
and even though I'm not a moth now, I did feel like I'll just work it into my lore a little bit, and that's why I'm a cocoon right now, because
Aha.
gradually tried to work my original concept into my current one too. But that was what I was gonna go for.
Oh, Night Vale. I remember that. Way back Tumblr
Yeah.
days.
Never
Night
had
Vale.
to-
My favorite,
Night Vale,
I
I
think
just
my
think of the
favorite
dog
joke
part.
in Night Vale was the Arby's.
Arby's. I'm obsessed with Arby's. I wonder if that might be part of it.
No, maybe.
Like not the food, just the concept of Arby's is really cool to me.
We got the meats.
Sorry,
there we
can
go.
you fucking explain that, Vera? My brain short-circuited.
Much better. What do you feel about like the other platforms? Do you feel yourself moving YouTube, TikTok, or
Man,
like
I'm too
side
lazy
stuff?
for this crap.
There's one copyright troll in particular, and YouTube will do nothing about this
Oh,
stuff.
for sure, yeah.
But like Latin auteur perf is this one person who's claimed practically any video game soundtrack under the sun, and like anything Square Enix has been claimed by this guy, and
Exactly,
it's just some random dude who just keeps claiming things because like that's how the setup works. It's like people who are too lazy to fight.
There's no punishment for bad actors, basically, and that's a whole can of worms.
The Esper must be made to understand, and there is only one among us who can make them. Can you find the Among Us chat? I'm not doing this game with you guys again. You guys are blind half the time. Not getting sandbagged like that. All right. There it is. It's right there. I found it. It's the Among Us.